Hey, welcome to Board Game Today. I'm Brett, and my hands is Warhammer Age of Sigmar Stormbringer, issues number 79 and 80, wrapping up this service. This subscription is between Hatch and Games Workshop, taking you through the Warhammer Age of Sigmar hobby. It's everything from how to play, how to build figures, how to paint, the history, literally everything, and you get two armies, Forces of Order and Forces of Destruction. These last two issues wrap things up with the Swampboss Skumdrekk, part 1 and part 2. So issue number 79 is part 1. Let's open up and show it off. Let's see here. You get one part of the figure to put together. Alright, so I'm going to guess in here we're going to get some background, we're going to get probably the how to put together, and then the next issue we'll have to paint. The question is what rules will be in here. So we have a story, got a little bit of the background, a little bit about the figure. Alright, I said the how to build will be in here, so I've read about that. Interesting enough, we have rules about Stormdrake Guard. Alright, and then we have a scenario and some stuff to wrap up. And the final issue, let's show that one off. So this has the second sprue as well as the base for the figure. So for those who are into sprues, this is plus the base of the figure. Alright. Let's go through the final issue. We get a story, it looks like. We get how to paint. Lots of how to paint. And some rules. More rules to wrap things up. And then a final scenario. And a little bit of info to wrap things up. And that is the final magazine. I'll say overall, like, again, if you're in the Age of Sigmar hobby, if you really want to do fantasy, this was a great way of going about it. You saved a lot of money. It teaches you the basics. You build two armies. You know, you can't really complain about that. Again, the negative is that 4th edition came out while this was being released, so the rules were a little outdated, but of course you still get the figure, so, you know, that still totally works. And of course the paints and all that stuff are a great way to kind of build up collections. So we're going to run through and figure out how much you save with this final figure, these final two magazines, and of course add that to our total to give us a final grand total as to how much you saved overall. And of course, if you want the latest games news, board games, card games, role-playing games, whatever, check us out at BoardGameToday.com. And of course, we're on Facebook, TikTok, Mastodon, Threads, Blue Sky, all at Board Game Today, keeping it nice and consistent. So until next time, keep rolling that dice, get your game on. Hey, thanks for watching Board Game Today. We always appreciate your views and your support, but there are so many ways for you to support our site. Not only can you do it right here on video, but you can go and check us out at BoardGameToday.com, where we have more news, reviews, interviews, everything you could ever want. But since you're here, if you can always give us a like, subscribe, or share our videos or watch something else. Is always much appreciated, and get your game on.